First, my name is Kenneth Bird. Our company's Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Ridge Technology Screens, or what we like to call Cardboard PC Kingdom. Yeah, that's where we build stuff out of cardboard. PCs, all that good stuff. Cardboard. Gaming PCs out of cardboard and screens. Actually, I'm going to be building me a couple screens out of cardboard too. For those of you been asking me about why are we building all these cardboard PCs and all that stuff, because I told you before, we are going to start another company involving PC builds and all that stuff, and our gaming technology, and I want to build a website for all that cool stuff we like to do, so that way we can show the people about the cool stuff we like to do and interested in our professional high performance projection screen paints. All right, so we are working on the piping system, which I'm grabbing right now. I'm going to go over and get a couple more rolls of these toilet paper rolls. These are pipes. I gotta get some kind of whatchamacallit music here. Some music. Copyright free music. Let me see. Copyright free music law. I make sure I throw things out as I go along, which makes my job so much easier if I do things that way. I'm waiting for. Oh, we got the button. We got the button. We got the PC button for my my mech button. So basically, what they did was there is a mailbox somewhere on this side of the building. But I don't have access to it. Anything that drops in there, it's only by the owner gets access to that box. And that's where they put my my button at. So we have the button for the mech. And I gotta get ready to paint too, because I think I'm gonna transfer that mech to black, all black. So definitely want to do a paint job on that. And I'm still waiting for the rest of the stuff to get here for the other PC over there. I mean, other screen we want to work on over there. So I'm going to start installing in my water filtration system. Oh, we can't put the water filtration system in. It's got to be painted first. Can't put that in first. That has to be painted. So let's start on that first. Let's get that thing painted and get it ready. So we got piping. Went down to some more pipes and stuff. Went down to my favorite local place and grabbed some more of these. Then I'm going to go over to Amazon and get me a case, because we're going to go through a lot of piping. Get this out over here. Right down here. Yes, I got my button. My mech button's over there. We got it. So they put it in the other mailbox. There's another mailbox inside the building, which I didn't even know was even there. And the owner has access to it only. So we have it. We got the mech button. So what happened was they shipped it by United States Postal Service, which does not take pictures of stuff. And that's why we couldn't find it, because I'm thinking Amazon dropped it off, but the Postal Service was the one that dropped it off. And that's why we have it sitting over there now. Thank you, Jesus, because I needed that button. I ordered that button especially for that particular PC, and we got it. We'll get my button, because I want to see this thing looks like. Yes. I also ordered 3 little mechs already from my little mech setup over there. And I'm going to change that PC to all black. This is what I was waiting for. Yes. My button for my PC from over there. Now the one I'm going to do for this one, because this is kind of a new setting for this one, I'm getting that 40 button. Oh yeah, man, I tell you, I'm gonna open so gently because I want to put this right back in the box when I'm done with it. This is a button system that I wanted for my PC. Look at this. This is gonna be for my mech button. It's like something off a transformer. If I can get it out of the bag. Look at that. go bam. That's why I went and got this thing ordered from overseas. This thing looks sick. This is gonna be on my mech. Box over there. Definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. That is sick. Oh man, definitely worth it. Definitely worth every penny. It was cheap too. Cost me like $7 for it. $7, man, for this little button right here. That's what they get this thing in. So I'm so excited about getting it in. It's gonna go perfect with my whole setup over there for my mech PC. Now I know, let me do my PC in black and red with some other crazy styles and flames around it. I'm gonna have to do that flame design. It lights up. Alright. I'm happy about that. I'm so happy. I was so bummed out about that button. I was like, oh man, I want that button so badly. And sure enough, it was right there by my door when I came in, because usually anything comes from the mail, they drop it at the door. And it was right there in the package. I was like, oh, it's the mech button. That is the button for the mech. Yes. Alright. Time for me to get my paint on. Where is the brushes? Brushes. Okay, the brushes are on here somewhere. Where are my brushes? Okay, hold on for a minute. Brushes. Oh, it's sitting right here in front of me. Cool. Anything on you? Should have something on me, at least. Mother karate sticks, man. Get these things and we lose them as fast as we get them. I'll put that back in there for the mech controller. Where's the freaking mech controller at? Gotta keep my head screwed on straight. There we go. That's it right here. Paper towels. I'm gonna buy a stack of paper towels. Very nice. Go brown to it. No. Did not get caught up in there. This side first. Here. Wait, lights on. We have lights on. No, other lights aren't on. It's so dark over there. That's better. literally went to Family Dollar today and really forgot to get the slime. I was right in the store, forgot to get it. Can't pick up tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be New Year's Eve. Duh. So can't get it tomorrow. Gee whiz, that's gonna be on my nerves. When I get done, I gotta go. When I'm coming back, I still got more work to do. Like I said, everybody needs his own, because some people want to go out and have fun and all that stuff, but for me, it's time I can be working. I'm going to go out there and meet up with people and stuff, you know. That's basically about it, but I'm going right back to work. I got stuff I got to do. I got a whole lot of stuff I got to work on. Too much stuff on my plate. I want to get completed. If I don't get this stuff completed, I go into some real serious depression. But I expect to have a certain amount of stuff done. So I have to make sure I get what I gotta get done. That's why I put my time in, get my work done, and then next year, when my company is all contracted, got all my investors all locked in, then I can go to Paris, go to England, go to any place I want to go and just chill and relax, and I'll get my vacation time there. Right now, I got to work. I got stuff I want to do. I can't complete those things unless I'm basically getting it done. I see people in here working late, you know, chasing that dream, and they'll catch it. Just got to put that time in, you know. Put that investment in now, and instead of you going on a vacation just that one time, you can choose to go on a vacation where you want to go, 5-star, 4-star, whatever you want to do, because you put the time in, put the investment in. It's worth it in the long run. All right, that is done. We still got the bottom half of that. Here's the fan system here. That dry up. Working on the other part of it. Here's the tank. Those are my other friends trying to talk me into spending a whole night, which I'm trying to figure out how that would even work. Again, you know, we don't share the same ideas of festivals. I can't be out there and all that right now. I got things to do, and if I didn't have things to do, I would be home playing a game. Literally would be home with a bunch of people online playing a game, which I'm probably gonna do a little bit of that. Now I could do this tomorrow, I could, but I do it now because I never know what tomorrow's going to bring. I know I got stuff coming in that's going to basically add to my list of things I got to get done. So I got to knock those out. I got to come back in and do a video demonstration. I'm basically installing in a 9-foot bar, light bar to that screen over there. And no, I did not find a lamp today. So I thought Family Dollar would have one. Usually they do. They do have those little, they have lamps. But they didn't have them. So I'm going to have to go after... Oh man, they're not open on... I hope they open on New Year's Day. I really want to get a lamp in here for that test to show off demonstration on our ambient light. I know a place that does have one. I have to go pick it up over there. It'll work just fine for what we need to do. Alright, these bar lights coming, red lights coming in. This is where we get a little messy. Get a little messy. This one we're going to be doing differently because this one's going to have a glow-in-the-dark powder, concentrated powder added to it, because again it is a bio tank and everything pretty much going to glow around this particular part of this unit right here. The high intense glow is going to be here, and then it's going to trickle down in different areas. So this will be the source of the problem, or nuclear reactor, or not reactor, or one of the capsules burst. Also, the speeding process of the corrosion. Didn't kill the plants though. I remember that, yeah. GameCube, I celebrated, everybody was out partying, I celebrated with some chips, soda, root beer, especially root beer, that's my favorite, root beer, soda, and I went and got myself a GameCube, and I got Call of Duty on it, which was the older version, you know, the one with the kind of the World War II kind of setting. That's when I played that when the ball drop was in there gaming. Should have that game put me in the hospital. Video game. I've had games that make my heart rate jump. They do. They make my heart rate race really high. That one right there, man. That was very interesting. That it stayed, didn't go anywhere. Just kept making my heart rise. I know one game I like, just like Unreal Tournament, and I gotta give it up. That bites. I really like that game, so. But can't play something that's going to try to kill me. That won't work. think for my my mini mechs over there, I'm gonna put in a runway for them to come in on. The little light strip or landing pad, the light strip so they can come in. They're coming in on a jet form. Put a little landing strip over there for them. So we're making that a mech command center. I was waiting for that button to come in because when I saw that button, I was like, oh, that was perfect. Got a kind of Rotron feel. Rotron feel. Can you imagine like the knockoff version of Rotron would be Rotron? That'd be hilarious. Turn the lights on, the mech just takes off running. That's his weak point, the lights. Okay, get that nice dirty look to it. Corrosion. The more we brush it, the more it comes to life. There are different stages to the paint jobs. At one point, this was a cardboard box. Yeah, it is. That's how I like when people take cakes and they turn them into objects. They look so realistic. But if your wife was a baker and she did that, you wouldn't even know what to touch in that house. I guess you could smell it. I'm pretty sure you can smell it. I wonder if it's... I didn't even thought about that. The smell would come off as soon as you would smell the cake. Oh, you know what? How would you... I know people... I just thought about that too. How would somebody act like I don't even know if this is cake or not. You can smell if it's cake. I'm pretty sure none of my stuff over here smells like cake. If they got some way to pretty much mask the smell so you can't smell it. I don't know, that wouldn't even work. I watch people who do PC builds. They do those PCs like we're doing here. And just imagine the paint job, the time staking paint job that goes in to getting those machines that mod look realistic. It's the hours and hours of brushing over and over again, just getting that just right. But the reward of having it right there. Well, we're kind of doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 builds at the same time. Still super impressed by some of the ones I've seen. Before the PlayStation, I thought about how I might do. If I don't want a console, I don't. Truthfully, yet. But the console system itself will become a collectible because, again, yeah, now your system, your limited editions, and if they decide to go this route where they're doing it that way, and and they decide to bail out, your anniversary edition is going to go through the roof. It's going to be worth a lot now because, again, there's going to be no more. You literally have an anniversary edition of that thing, and there's going to be no more. If they stop making a console, you're in. That's it. So I'm going to go pick me up a PlayStation. But I'm going to touch mine. I'm going to modify it. I'm going to age my PlayStation. I'm going to keep it in the case and all that, but I am going to modify some stuff by putting an intake, outtake fan, and I'm going to strap a water cooler system to it. And I'm going to age it. Age the case and everything. Make it look like it's old. Like, but you can trade in. I don't do that. Usually, collectors can't do it. It's hard for them to do that. Take something they've had for collected for some time. It's like they're giving away a part of themselves. Like, I had a friend of mine. She was an amazing painter, but she had a guy who came down and was going to pay for a studio and everything and have a show for her. She couldn't do it. She can't give up her babies. She can't do it. I said, well, how did that even work? Like, he's going to pay you all this money, and you can't. I said, I can't. It's me. It's part of me. I can't do it. And so she gave up on that part of something that she could have profited off big time, but she couldn't give up her art. She felt that people didn't know how to respect it, but know how to respect her art right. So I understand that 100%. Which is interesting because back then an artist, in order for him to become famous, he had to die first. Did you know that? Yep. Artists had to die first, unless you were one of the lucky ones and you got a chance to paint the king's portrait or somebody in that family of royal blood and you got a chance to paint their picture. But if they didn't like it, there was a good chance you were going to the gallows. So, risky job, but serious pay. And a lot of authority. So you better make them look absolutely stunning. Or you're going to be off to the gallows. We're talking about worst job to have in the kingdom. I would say food taster. That's the worst job ever. I would say that'd be the worst job ever. You would have to taste all the food because someone's always trying to poison them. I would say that'd be the worst job. I mean, I guess every job has an upside and a downside. Upside is you get to have some of the best food ever made throughout the kingdom because you're gonna have the best of the best. Downside is if it's poison, well, that's your last day there. That's the downside of it all. We're talking about the upsides, also to the upsides and downsides of a job. Every job has a bad side to it that nobody wants to do. This is it comes part with the territory. Zookeeper, get to be around all kinds of exotic animals. Bad part, you get eaten by all kinds of animals. So that right there. I think every job has a downside. Upside and a downside to it. Try to figure out one that doesn't have one at all, period. Now, what about people who program games? They suffer from headaches, migraines, all kinds of computer screens wreak havoc on you. They do. I went to the same thing when I was doing programming. Headaches every freaking day. Flickering CRT screens and I was back then doing this with the CRTs. Suckers used to flicker all the time, cause all kinds of jacked up migraines and headaches. And then if you go get the freaking yellow screens or the yellow glasses and all that's what I got here, it's still, you get headaches from staring up on top of that screen. Every day. And if you got a headache, you still got to be in front of those things. I think food taste tester would be also to be nerve-wracking because you got to taste the same thing over and over again. I mean, even though it does change up, but still, just knowing the fact that sometimes you eat something enough times, the smell of it can make you sick, and you have to eat it anyway because Yeah. Actors talk about how they do commercials and they make mistakes in these commercials, and they literally have to bite the same chip or drink the same soda over and over again and again and again. Imagine that. Like, man, I'm really getting tired of these chips, man. I just can't eat this again. You have to eat the same thing over and over again. So we have these rooms where we're just going to have these chats. We will talk about some interesting stuff. One of the chats is, if you had one food that you could eat for a year, what would it be? I only get to choose one. Mine's be spaghetti. I can eat spaghetti every single day. Every day. Don't make a difference. I can eat it every single day. I've eaten spaghetti for a month straight. More jacked up conversations. My personal favorite one. What would you do for $50 million? Yeah, there's one that's actually the worst thing to do. Drink a shot glass of garbage juice. I'm talking about the juice that when they press down on the truck, that stuff that simmers out the side, you have to drink a shot glass of that in order to get 50 million. Now it's interesting. Most people will say no, they won't do this. But when 50 million is sitting in your face, you'd be surprised what your brain will call you, what you will do at the end of the day. Because all kinds of thoughts will process through your head like, man, if I drink that, that means I never have to work again. I can put my kids through college. You know, I can retire. A lot of stuff goes through your head. And you'd be surprised. Take a shot glass of garbage juice. Funny, it was like, where do you get this from? On these forum sites, man. They just come with these crazy, funny ideas. At the end of the day, like, would you do that? For 50 million. Because the first thing that's going to come to mind is going to say no. That's what's going to come to mind, right? But when you see that money in suitcases in front of you, the first thing that's going to pop in your head is, how bad can it be? Now, I have friends, I talk about this about, and this isn't go, no, I'll never do that. Yeah, you say that now. But if you had that money sitting in front of your face, somebody walked in and dropped that much money in front of your face and said, okay, you drink this, you walk away with all of this. See what happens. You really don't know yourselves all that well. But you will that day. You will definitely know yourself too well that day. When you drink it, yeah, I drank it. Like, there's no way in the world you can pass down that kind of money. No one's going to pass up that kind of money. I'm a person that told you doesn't chase money, and I don't chase money. But you're talking about $50 million right there in front of me. Yeah, I'm knocking back that glass. I'm knocking back that glass. I'm knocking it back. I'm going straight to the hospital, but I'm knocking back that glass. Because you got to be kidding me. Right there in front of you? 50 million? Don't tell me you wouldn't do that. You'd be thinking about all the stuff, the bills you got to pay next week. You know what I mean? All the stuff you got to go through. Is, you know, you got things coming up in life that you got to pay for. And right there, that could end everything right there, right from the door. Your entire life takes a completely different swing in a different direction. So, you'd be surprised. Shoot, people did it for less. They had that show called Fear Factor. People did that for $50,000. For $50,000, they slept with snakes and all kinds of crazy stuff for 50 grand. But you know, 50 grand is a lot of money. You know, for some people, $50,000 is a lot of money. And they could do a lot with 50. And invest 50. And get more out of it. That's what I would do with it. I would just invest it. Flip it, invest it, get more money out of it. There's an opportunity to invest in something good, get some more money, and flip it and get more out of it. Instead of blowing it out on something and not having nothing to show for it. Alright, our corrosion job is looking pretty crazy. Now we go back over this again with that bronze and bam, we highlight it. That brings up the highlights. Until then, we got to do this nice brush job. Keep going over the spot over and over again to get that kind of rusty look to it. And give us that nice little copper penny look. And I see I got to stand up because There's an area back here I have not even hit. I'm hoping when they bring out Wednesday that they do not bring her out in the summertime, because that is just not going to work. That mood is not right for the summertime. They need to do that in the fall. That's the best time to bring that out. I'm a big Wednesday fan. I don't care. I like the show. The show was amazing. The series was absolutely amazing. I do regret never taking the time to watch not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. I didn't watch that. I regret that because, again, I didn't know it was going to be that good. It's going to be that epic. But hey, live and learn. People say, but you can watch all the episodes. No, we're going to get the time. I don't have the time to watch all the episodes. There's so many of them. It's like trying to catch up to Dragon Ball Z or One Piece. You know how many episodes they have in freaking Dragon Ball Z or in One Piece? It is freaking bananas. There's no way in the world I'm catching up to that. Alright, we got that nice. We still got our gauges to put in. We put our gauges in. We got to show you how to smoke that glass and make it look like it's been aged for a while. Smoke those meters. Alright, let's get the other side of this. I'm going to get down on this side. Sorry if you can see my hand the way I do apologize. The areas that we can't reach, we got to go in there with the Q-tip and paint that with a Q-tip. Now on this we're going to go back over it with a of course we got to corrode it out, get a little bit of corrosion on it, but we're going to sprinkle some of that really high fluorescent glow powder on it, and that's going to, certain areas are going to have more of a higher spark than others because that's that radiation pushing through. Radiation, can't see it, can't taste it, but it's there. Radiation. That's the RoboCop commercials. The RoboCop commercials are epic. So that's it, buddy. No more talks. A game called Nukem. Tell me it was a hilarious game. That would be a funny game where the bomb goes over the top of your head. Like, I'm tired of this. Can't take it anymore. Nukem. Brought to you by Hasbro. So I'm getting this all in here. All down in here. Get this finishing here. I miss when I was a kid. I miss Marine Boy. I miss the old cartoons from back in the day. You can watch them now, but it's not the same. It's not the same as watching them when you were a kid. Like Speed Racer, Ghost Speed Racer. I remember Speed Racer when it came on. When it came on TV. Themes and everything. Go Speed Racer, go Speed Racer, go. That's like that. Yeah. I talk when I paint because it's just a lot. It's just a lot that I have to do. So I just change topics from time to time. If not, my brain will go numb. It's a lot of work. The building part isn't that hard to put them together. It's all this becomes the interesting part. Even though this is not the chaos and this is the calm, still a lot of work in the calm. I'm really going to have to tilt this thing upside down to do the corrosion job in here. Going to have to. Because there are areas I got to get close to. Oopsie. Got to get my corners. Now, some people airbrush use. I prefer to paint by hand. That's what I like to do. I like just paint by hand. Some people airbrush them. Airbrushing is pretty cool. I've seen there people airbrush their PCs. That's pretty cool. But I prefer to paint them in by hand. Since each PC was hand painted. And we have to get under the pipes. Because this is an area that gets missed greatly. It's under your pipes. I don't know why I'm bothering with that. I got to turn upside down to do it anyway. Yeah, we have to turn upside down to it. Let's make sure we get under the pipes. In the corners, everything is done. There we go. Oh, any areas you can't reach, you hit it with a Q-tip. Did I get both sides? Let me see. On this side? I got that side. Right, what about here? Nope, we missed a spot in there. So, gotta go into the long brush. So I'm trying to show it, but it's kind of hard to do it. Okay, now it's done. It's all blocked in quite nicely in there. Chimp chimp. It wouldn't be a bad time to go back to when I was a kid watching cartoons. Go back in time and say, hey, see all these cartoons and all this stuff? You're going to grow up and all this stuff is not going to exist anymore. It's all going to change. I was watching some show. It was a cartoon. I can't remember where it came from. But there was a stork. How they would talk to the kids before they're getting ready to be born. And they would show them what their life is going to be like. They would show them a future with their life. But they let them know that when they go through the womb, they won't remember anything. Anything that I told you will not remember a thing. But I want to show you what you're going to face in that world if you choose to be born. And child got a chance to see him grow up and have kids and all that stuff and the heartbreak and some of the things he had to go through. And Stork would look at it now. He got a choice to make. You can stay here forever, or you can basically attempt life. And the kid was like, you know what? I want to be born. I want to attempt life. And you just see the stork say, okay, let him go. He slides down the sliding board and everything gets cloudy. And then you see the woman in the hospital giving birth to him. But he won't remember anything that the stork told him once he enters through. Well, so, you know, they had stories like that back in the day when I was a kid, you know, stuff like that. Sometimes you forget about those things. And then for some reason, it just, your memory jogs and you remember them. All that time has been sitting in your head and you never really thought about it until one day you get some time and it, boop, just pops in. You're like, wow, I remember that when I was a kid. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? I remember those. I'm just a bill sitting here on Capitol Hill. I remember watching that. Remember that back in the day? Yep. Learn how a bill is passed. Just a bill. We do a brush off. polish it up. Give it more detail to it. Bell. I remember the creatures, the videos where the chief was walking down the street and somebody would throw out a can and he would have the tear come down his eye. Remember those right there? People still live it to this day. My mom would jack me up if I threw something on the ground. I would get jacked up. We didn't do that. Nope. Your fingers smacked for it. Drop something on the ground. My mom smacked the daylights out. Smack her fingers. And they be doing what you're doing. And we don't have little bugs in our family. Go pick it up. Right back and pick it up. Then I watch my older brothers doing it to their kids. They drop something like, what you doing? Oh no, go pick it up. Your excuse is somebody else is going to pick it up. Yeah, somebody else is going to pick it up. His name is you. Go pick it up. Go over there, go pick it up. I'll teach you on the litter bugs. So you ain't get one earth. That's it. Here we go. Got that all corroded looking nicely. Extra nicely. Buggy boy, I'm going to hook you up with a nice detailed paint job. It is going to be absolute immaculate. You're going to look good for the camera, baby. Good for the camera. Yeah, yeah. All right. Buggy baby. That's Buggy baby. Look good for the camera. Josie and the Pussycats. Love bug. The love bug. Herbie. The love bug. This is where Disney, before they became what they are now, used to come on Sunday. And you could watch the mouse pop up. And they had to show all different kinds of movies. You see Tinkerbell pop up and hit the Magic Kingdom castle. And they would show movies and shows and stuff. And you didn't pay for it. It was free. Came out every Sunday for free. All kinds of specials you can watch. Now, I ain't pay for everything. But it used to be free. Regular TV. Yeah, regular TV. I miss regular TV. I do miss it. I miss the old shows back in the day. We had Fantasy Island. You had the Love Boat. You had Chips. Hill Street Blues, Cassie and Lacey, what was it, Columbo. Other good shows. Greatest American Hero, that's my favorite. That was my ultimate favorite, was Greatest American Hero. Oh, that was a good one. The song was even amazing too. The song was epic. Sorry, I can't sing for Jeff. We know that already. That song was epic. He lost the manual. He got a suit. And they gave him the suit because basically the aliens felt that he was the perfect candidate for the suit. And they didn't want their world to end up like, they didn't want Earth to end like their world. The world was a wasteland. Because people of power destroyed it. So he felt, we'll save Earth, we'll give this man his spacesuit. This not a spacesuit, but more like a superhero suit. And he can stop at least what's going to happen to his planet. Won't happen to his. But the problem was he lost the manual and he doesn't know how to work the suit. So he's just winging it. That makes it so funny. That's why he crashes and everything when he's flying. He really doesn't know what he's doing. He's just winging it. You know, we got the book of that. And you can't go back to them because they're gone. Or all-time favorite movie, Close Encounter of the Third Kind. That's the best thing ever. I love Close Encounter of the Third Kind. Man, that's a good movie, man. That's a really, really good movie. That's one of my all-time favorites. Close Encounter of the Third Kind. Thought the father was going nuts when he freaking was throwing leaves and stuff and trees and stuff. He built the exact same replica. What was going on top of that hill? Government. I guess it's a fun thing to believe in, that aliens could possibly be real. Do I believe in aliens? But still, you know, even my mother was a very hardcore Christian woman. At the end of the day, she allowed us to dream. She bought us flying saucers and all that stuff, and we dreamed about traveling to intergalactic worlds and all that stuff. You know? So, at one point, I did believe that was possible up there to somebody, watching us or talking to us, you know what I mean? Other aliens watching us or observing us. Maybe something like that, something beyond the stars, or hopefully that a flying saucer would come in and I would board their spaceship and I would go to faraway planets and all that stuff. And as you get older, you realize that's not real. Still, you know, it's not real. It's not hard to basically think about it, entertain it. So you got to think of the other half too. You know, in every race you have, or any being of race, you're going to have hostiles. You're going to have kind people. Can you imagine the hostile side of that nightmare coming down here? It'd just be interesting. You know what I mean? Not that part. Definitely not that part. But still. I was surprised they didn't destroy the planet after E.T. went home. Like, you have no idea what they tried to do to me down on that planet. The government was hunting me while I was down there. Like, I couldn't get a moment's rest. People coming in with these space suits on and, you know, put a big bubble over top of the house that almost died. And the guy who basically said, yeah, good thing they were kind to him, because chances are they probably had weapons on that ship beyond beliefs. But, you know, it didn't turn off that way. But then, just imagine the conversation he probably had. Like, man, you would not believe the nightmare I went there on that planet. Couldn't get a moment's peace between me and that kid. Was being chased all over the place. And E.T. was a child. He was a child kid. Can you imagine his parents get angry about that? They did what? But so the whole time you were down there, they were hunting you? Oh, we have to go back. We have to go back. Yeah, but you know, it's a beautiful story anyway. Just leave it as it is. You know, just leave it as it is. It's a beautiful story. It's a real beautiful story. There are a lot of good movies back then. Cocoon was another good one. Cocoon was an amazing one. I think at that time people had a kick on alien movies. So all these alien movies were coming out. Cocoon was actually a really good one. One of those people in the senior citizen home was, whoops, get back here. You're gonna fall to the side. Like, I'm trying to catch you and you still going up the side. Yeah, they made some good movies, man. Beetlejuice was another one they made. Oh, Ted. I couldn't watch Ted. Ted had too much cursing. I couldn't do Ted. When I caught that clip when he was in the courtroom and he was calling Beetlejuice's name, what you doing? You can't have that guy up in here. Yeah, Beetlejuice would have tore up in that place. Yeah, we need help, but not that guy at the end of the day. Anybody but him. You know the kind of trouble he gets into. Yeah. He was calling Beetlejuice, which was hilarious. Remember, Ted had powers. Ted had special powers. That's something interesting too. The Fonz. What was the Fonz?
Because the Fonz has powers too. And the only person who was able to beat the Fonz was Mork. Mork was able to beat Fonz. Because everything the Fonz did, the Mork did, Fonz could do better. Then Mork said, look, I got this cool trick you got to go see. When my two fingers touch each other, this entire place is going to blow up. I'm going to destroy Arnold's, everything around. But me, I'm good because I got a force field around me, but everybody around me is going to perish. Did you ever watch that part where he challenges Mort the alien? He wanted Richie Cunningham as a specimen, and he was chasing him, and he ran into Arnold's, and him and Fonz got in this conversation. They had this talk, so they had this battle for Richie. And if he lost, Richie went with him. Which is funny because he ended up basically becoming friends with him. He stayed on the planet. Which is funny because that ended up to the sequel to Mork and Mindy. Which I gotta look back in that. Which one was first? Was it Mork and Mindy or was it basically the Fonz? Because in the Happy Day version, Fonz admitted that he was better because he was going to basically destroy everything around him. It was a really cool trick. It was a cool trick he had. He touched two fingers together around him except for him. But was that when he stayed on the Earth? Is that right around the time they made Mork and Mindy? Which would have been a perfect sync to that. I'm going to go look into that now. But I remember that. We'll go back and watch the Fonz, the fight between Fonz and Mork. Mork was there to basically get a specimen to bring back to his leaders, and he chose Richie. And he was chasing Richie all over the place, and Richie finally ran in there and asked the Fonz for help. And this guy's chasing this weird guy chasing him with a suit on. He's an alien. And him and Fonz got to talking. But the thing about it, when he froze everybody in the room and made him stop, he couldn't freeze the Fonz. So what was the Fonz? Which is kind of interesting. Yeah. It was the only person who beat the Fonz, and the Fonz, the reason why he gave up because of the fact that everything around him would have been wiped out. Mork was destructive, I'll tell you that much. He was very destructive. Let me see for a minute. What came first, Happy Days or Mork and Mindy? Happy Days came from. Yep, and that's the pilot episode. Happy Days episode. All right, so Happy Days was first, okay, and then was Mork and Mindy. So Mork popped up on Happy Days. When he popped up on Happy Days, did he pop up on Happy Days after Mork and Mindy was made, or basically before Mork and Mindy was made, and they made a sitcom off of that? When the Fonz Met Mork was his show. I don't know how to say that at the end of the day. All right. Mork and Mindy exists when the Fonz met Mork. Oh, it was! It definitely was right on that. So, Mork and Mindy, the original, was a spinoff from the Happy Days season 5. Yep, that's when they got in a fight, and that's when he decided to stay on Earth. That's why. Oh man, that is freaking crazy. So yeah, if you look that up, basically, the Mork and Mindy show started off spun off after Happy Days. Well, actually after Happy Days, because in Happy Days, Mork and the Fonz got into a battle, and Mork was going to destroy the entire. He's going to destroy the whole planet, everything, destroy everything with this whole trick he was going to do. And the Fonz gave up in order to save everybody's lives. So then what happened was he decided that somewhere along the line something happened, but he decided he wasn't going to take Richie. He stayed on the planet instead and fell in love with the planet, and that's how Mindy got started. Wow, I never knew that. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. I've heard that whole thing, that whole fight between him and the Fonz. But that's crazy. So yeah, he ended up over there, I guess where we're at. And that's where he met me. And yeah. That's in Orson. It was Orson, guys. But anyway, yeah. Nano. I never knew that. That's pretty crazy. How different shows have different spin-offs and stuff like that. I never saw Bicentennial, man. I gotta watch that. I'm gonna watch that. So we got a good coat on here. Next thing I'm gonna do is I do want to get my stand up here glued in. I keep changing your name every time I turn around. I see it. Change your name, Roach. Alright, that's some great right there. That's some goody gumdrops. Goody gumdrops. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself a jack ball. See if we can figure a way how to make it look like a hard piece of candy. There's our tank up there. All for our tank. Bottom half of our tank done. Here for this. Yeah, just have their own nice little prop. Now I'm gonna have a nice piping system to that baby. Piping system. All right, let me see. So it's from here, this side, there. Here. Should be better.
Try to get that thing there. Get it to stay. Or dry faster this way. There you go. Now we go. Ouch. That's a bit of an interesting one to do. Chocolate biscuit. Give me a brown cat. Name him Chocolate Biscuit. Chocolate Biscuit. Oh, man. Got Indian guy who sings songs to his cats. He has a nice voice.
He thinks he's really hilarious song. He had a cat named Chocolate Biscuit. Chocolate Biscuit. Where's the big taco at? Somewhere. The big taco. Oh, he's over there. He's always in the weirdest places, I swear. He sleeps in his holder. How are you supporting your head like that, man? It is gotten uncomfortable. A little pillow or something. Chocolate biscuit. Yeah. Why are you sleeping like that? That's gotta be some comfortable here. Where's your head on that? You got your stuffed toy. Where's your head on your stuffed toy? Oh, wait a minute. They don't get a cramp in your neck. Going to be in a chocolate biscuit. See the pipes and stuff like this. This is how you make all your props. You don't have to spend any money. You build your own props. Put it all together yourself. Just gotta use your imagination, how you want to design it, how you want to put it together. I'm going to drop another pipe down on this side. Bring it right back down here. Toilet paper rolls, holders are fantastic. And some of them already come in silver, so like I said, you really don't have to do a crazy paint job on if you don't want to have them in silver. Oh, it's a chocolate biscuit. Okay. There goes right there. Going with Legos. It would have been a nice time to bring that fan over here, Mr. Bird. When they drop the hockey puck tomorrow, I'm going to get myself a root beer soda, as I always do. Sit out there with the rest of my family, and then go back to work. And that's what I like to do. Oh yeah, because we got some cool stuff coming in. I get to work on the PCs. We got to finally get our parts in. Just thought about something. My parts! Hold on for a minute. Got to check, because if I don't, freaking Amazon will leave my stuff outside again. What time we got? Oh, 350. Okay, I'm good. Now, they don't do it all the time, just sometimes. Alright. So it's fighting me. It's fighting me. This part's fighting me. We're going to get it to work. Just gotta bring this. Oh, don't shut off. You're in the wrong direction. Over here. Over here. I gotta build me some fans for building. Really? It'd have been better if I bought a little more so you lay flat against that surface, but well, if it's, I'll take this. It'll make a difference. Usually we cut holes and we just snap them together like Legos, but you know, we're doing a corrosion job anyway, so it makes no difference. Charlie looking like a chocolate biscuit. Those okay. My cat pays me no mind at all. Chocolate biscuits. Alright, that's in there. That was regular Elmer's glue. We'd have been here all day. Elmer's glue works for Elmer's glue. This works for everything else. A chocolate biscuit. Okay, am I bypassing this thing? Or am I going to hit it? Oh, yes, I'm right off the side. Just enough to bypass it. Yes. Perfect. 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 All right, cool. We need to bring this in, because I need to put a valve right here. I'm going to put a valve right on there. A valve in there. So. Not enough. Not wide enough. Cool. I tell you, if we was crooked on here, that would have really sucked. Oh, we are a little crooked, a little out. We're good. Remember, everything's covered with corrosion, so we're good. Woo! Oh, I missed it. We hit that sucker. You may think we're making a big mess here, but we're good, trust me. We are good. Yeah. Should have really measured that first started. We're good. We got corrosion, baby. We got corrosion on our side. Real good. Alright, let's get this done here. I need to put a valve on this side. Shut this thing off from time to time. There we go. It's all piping together, people. It's all coming together. Dang, Jimmy the Crickets. Dang, Jimmy the Crickets. That's what happens when you have stuff that pollutes. Your boots, man, your boots. Hey, you could glue that right to there if you wanted to. Ta-ha. Ta-ha. I know it's a stringy dingy mess, isn't it, right? But remember, you're always going to have chaos before the calm. Here we go. Now, if I was doing like a Mario Brothers setup, I'd definitely go to PVC, because you can put those characters in the PVC and have run up. Dun, 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 dun. A cool thing to do, if you're doing a pipe system with Mario Brothers, is to cut out a peekable window, one of the pipes, and put that EL wire. The EL wire, it runs back and forth. He's actually running it and put it right there in that spot, where you can look like they have the EL wire moving like it's really fast, down to like chasing right through, and he'd be sitting there like he's actually running through the pipe at that top speed. We got to build props. We have to start building some props. It shows you some of the cool stuff that you can build for your stuff. And these interesting props. And over there with the chocolate biscuit. I know you taste delicious. This song stuck in my head. There's a guy singing to a cat. He's an Indian accent. It's freaking hilarious. And his cat's name is Chocolate Biscuit, which I think is the most hilarious thing ever. Hey, little chocolate biscuit. I know you taste delicious. Oh my goodness. You responded to the chocolate biscuit song. Hey. Hey, little chocolate biscuit. Chocolate biscuit. Here, I don't know how he knows the camera's on him. A chocolate biscuit. I know you taste delicious. I swear. You know, laughter is one of the best medicines you can have in the world. And that guy over there basically brings me plenty of happiness. A little chocolate biscuit. Little chocolate biscuits, yes. Hey, little chocolate biscuit. I know you taste delicious. If you have a cat or a dog, you never had them pay the kiss tax? Like, uh-oh, you owe me $40,000 in kiss taxes. And you gotta smell like, you smell like biscuits. Chocolate biscuits. But yeah, that's my buddy over there, I tell you. And we just got the light system came in just a few minutes ago. That's here, got my packages from Amazon, good to go. We gotta build a bar light system. And right after this, we have to put a bar light system in. So we'll get that done. We'll get this finished up and then get the bar light system put in. So let me see what we got to do. I guess I'll start on that right now. Alright, so how much of this we got to do? Let's get this dry, paint this thing and get this done. So I still got detail work to do on this thing and get that done and get that finished. And get the bar light. I finally got my optical drive came in. This baby came in. It's going to allow me to run my software on that machine to get that up and going. I can probably play some Dying Light tonight because I've been dying to play that game again. And the system went down on me, so that part came in to fix it because the motherboard takes a driver. Freaking Sam Smash, what in the freaking world? Alright, we still need this at the end because we got to put those boxes together. We're going to put the Halo system in. Look how bright the lights are with the Halo system are. Let me see. Hey, chocolate biscuit. Over here. Every time I hear something, a bag rattle, you automatically think it's treats right from the door. Over here. You just say, buddy, I gotta lug you in that pack, man. You 500 pounds ain't gonna work. You are getting a little heavy. Look at you. You got them thunder thighs. You messing with me. Here's me. More chocolate biscuit. gonna be your nickname for now. I'm gonna call you Mr. Chocolate Biscuit. Okay, let me get this done. We gotta get stuff done. We got stuff coming through here at the same time. Trying to get all that finished, get that done. Hop on one project, hop on another project, and back and forth. And now I'm excited because now I want to work on that over there, but I'm over here right now working on this. Don't get me wrong, I like to be over here too, but I got different projects popping up right now. I'm going to work on all of them. That's why I need another one of me. It'd be nice. But hey Ken, hey Ken, hey Ken, hey Ken, hey Ken, and Cat. Gee whiz, really? Seriously? And 3 Kens in here, like, hey, what's going to be done today? We're going to build this. He was like, okay, you work on this, I work on that, and work on this. We all work together. Okay, get this done. I'll be sitting there working in the back. I hear myself saying, hey, chocolate biscuit, you know you taste delicious. Chocolate biscuit. Now, this gun's got to get a monument made of it because, you know, it served this time. It did quite well, Taco. Taco, if you were human, and your name was Taco, when you worked at Taco Bell, that'd be crazy. You mind them? I think it's where? Taco Bell. What's your name? Why do I call you Taco? Because I love tacos. I love them. Truthfully, he won't eat them. Like we did give him a taco one time. It had no vegetables or nothing. It was just meat. That's it. He would soft shell. He wouldn't touch it. The taco does not eat taco. So I'm not cannibalism. That's why. Alright, let's put everything up so we're not losing stuff. I don't have to be shuffling around trying to find stuff. Chocolate biscuit. Oh, you taste delicious. Oh, great. That's going to be in there for a while. I mean, they're playing online. Like, what the frig is he repeating back there? Like, oh, no. Because I repeat stuff over and over again. It gets trapped in people's heads, like, literally. And you'll be listening to this video, and then later on you'll be having a conversation with your wife, and you'll be like, chocolate biscuit, because I know you taste delicious. You're like, what the freak did you get? Where'd that come from? Oh, a guy called Ken. His freaking channel. He randomly just says stuff to get caught in people's heads. I don't do it on purpose. It just happens to me all day. Because weird stuff pops up in my head. I watch a lot of videos, YouTube videos, and stuff. You start watching the feeds, you start seeing weird stuff pop up. And this guy sings to his cats. And one of his name is Chocolate Biscuit. Hey, Chocolate Biscuit. Are you kind of like a chocolate biscuit? I know you taste delicious. Weirdo. And you're calling me Chocolate Biscuit, and you're the one preferring to me as a weirdo. Okay. Alright, that's done. This should be drying pretty soon. Get that painted, get that done. Get the highlights put into this. Then move on to the next stage. I can do both of these at the same time. I can do the driver at the same time. What am I doing? We do multitask. We do it all the time. All right, the multitask. My drivers. This up to the monitor over here. And get that done at the same time getting this done. Oh, I hope this monitor is. I hope this. Somebody said the drivers are freaking headaches. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's easy. You know, same formality nonsense that they ask you to be done. Another guy coming out on a tricycle dressed in clown makeup. Like, would you like to play a game? Sorry, buddy, I'm beat you to it already. I'm already in it. Already in it. Yeah, that's kind of funny. IKEA furniture. Like, literally, the guy from Saw will come out on a bike, ask you want to play a game. Like, no, but I'm already in the game right now. You want to help me out with this? He'll be in there screaming for about a half an hour. This is madness! Madness! Whoever made that was sick. Absolutely sick. Sick! Can you imagine the puppet coming out yelling at you? Could you introduce him to that nightmare, putting that furniture together? Like, whoever did this is absolutely sick. Sick! And then through there. Alright. The movie Saw, you'd be like, you have to put together this IKEA furniture in under 5 minutes. It's impossible. It's insane. What happens? You reduce your credit score to 0. Hey, chocolate biscuits. I know you taste delicious. You get a box in your box. How weird is that? And you literally got yourself into that little. I'm clearing my section over here. I'm drying that. I'm clearing my section over here so I can get ready for the optical drive hookup. So I can basically attach this life support system to my system that's going to require. Hey, where's the SATA drives at? Where's SATA is at? That's where that right down there. Okay. What was supposed to? Oh, we're going to disconnect from that. We're going to disconnect from that. Run it there. Okay, okay. Oh wait, this is bouncing to the hard drive, ain't it? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Kind of confused with it. Doesn't make any sense. Alright, it's called multitasking 101. Taco, there's no treats, man. Alright, you know, I'm not gonna give you treats for the next couple of days because you're just getting too far with this now. Go. Every time you hear something right, you think it's treats. You get treats 3 times a day, that's it. No more, no less. And greedy. And it's funny because they said cats, dogs are the only ones that beg. That's not true. Cats beg too. Yes, they do. And they would sit there, he'll sit there and stand right there and look at me. Or get mad and knock something over. Yep, they beg too. Oh, it's funny. Taco over. He didn't come out of his bag, by the way. I told you, he don't get on with people too well. He tries. He does try. He got with the kids. That was interesting. But the adults didn't get on with him too well. But it's funny because we brought him over there and he just looked around. Like if he had a voice, he would just be sitting like, "Who's that? And who's that person? I don't like that person over there. Who's that? Is that a dog in the corner? Why is there a dog?" Because they got a dog. They got a big king, German Shepherd over there called Paulo. What the frick is that over there? Is that a dog? And the dog's looking at it. It's a cat. It's a cat. I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna lick it. Get away from me, beast. I can see that right now. But they actually got along. She put him, he's a puppy. She put him in a cage and they put him right next to each other and they sniffed each other. And yeah, he didn't raise his fur or nothing. And he was very calm around him. So we let him out and they got along. So they're gonna start their own business called Apollo Tacos. Yeah. Chocolate. But anyway, yeah, they got along quite well, which is pretty cool because that's what I wanted. Usually gets along with dogs. It's a cat you don't get along with. Still working that one out. But I would like to get another cat and call him Guacamole. Guacamole. That's when we get the farm. When we get the farm, we get another cat. The farm. Soon different farm life. And I'm getting myself a cow, by the way. Yes. He's going to be my buddy. I do want a cow. One of those furry Highlander cows, like big old puppies. I want one of those. Alright, let me see. Where's the drive at? Drive is right here. Imagine we got the drive. We need a driver for the actual driver that we need to put a driver on. That's kind of messed up with it, but I've seen crap like that happen. Like, we need a driver for that driver, but yeah. Wow, man, this is the old outputs. At least it ain't freaking, it ain't the ribbons and the ID cables. Like the ID cables though. I'm gonna build me an old Pentium 4 PC with the ID cables on them. The old ones. Hey, chocolate biscuit. Cause you know you taste delicious. Build me an old Windows XP loaded on and everything. And the layers. Horrible. Worst Windows ever, Windows Millennium. I think Windows Millennium was the worst. I think it was worse than Vista. Millennium was horrible. Oh, it was horrible. I got a long set of cable. Got to work. Yeah. Millennium Edition was horrible. Wasn't its best work, I tell you that much. Vista was beautiful. Vista wasn't compatible with a lot of hardware, and people's keyboards and printers and stuff weren't working, their phones weren't working at all, period. So they had an issue with that one. Alright, let me show you what we're doing over here. So I'm hooking this baby up. because this doesn't have an optical drive on it. So we had plug right here for the SATA output for power, and for data runs through this. Ooh, look how beautiful that looks. Rah, rah. You don't have to worry about these now because you got the hard drives to go right there. But we're running not hard drive. We're running our output for our for our optical drive, because we have to run a driver. That's why. See, another plus side for PC. That's $8, and it's what do we get? We got DVD and all that stuff. I'm overwhelmed. I got so much stuff I want to do and I want to get to right away. I can't. That's what these drivers said. Better not be a pain in the neck. Because I heard people that their drivers for headaches. Oh, I hate it. Freaking Windows. When you would freaking load all the way up and get to 99%, and then the system would crash on you, and you had to go back and redo it all over again. That was horrible. Couldn't stand that. Loading Windows up, yeah, you get all the 99%. It'll pass every single folder. No problems whatsoever. The minute you get to 9, it'll pause and then crash and do it all over again. See what's in this. So I'd rather prefer to plug in and play this. Alright, that's all plugged in. That's all right there. Keyboard and mouse for the need, definitely. Some multiple option questions. Chocolate biscuits. You were definitely chocolate biscuits. Sorry, people, that's when I stuck on here for a bit. Sorry, I do apologize ahead of time. So it's stuck in my head, the chocolate biscuits. If you heard the song, it's stuck in your head too. It's a catchy song. Top was trying to figure out a way how to get rid of me. Like, I gotta get rid of that guy. He did the chocolate biscuit nonsense. It's driving me nuts. Okay, first of all, what is a chocolate biscuit? Really? Have that issue. Does it time to time? This right here. All right, because this right here. All right, because when we disconnect sometimes, when we don't connect back to the original Bluetooth, we have a lot of problems with it shutting on and off. And I need solid stream to go through, even though we have some reconnections here and there. So we'll be back, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, gotta go.